crack. Alright. Yeah. Arriba. Okay, yeah. Alright, what's good, y'all? We back on Greasebag TV. We got another great episode of Genie Talks. We have Decolo. You feel me? Tell them about yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about your childhood.
We're going all the way back?
All the way back.
Childhood, okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Decolo. I'm an audio engineer, artist. Been doing it professionally since like 2013. From Denver, grew up in Aurora. Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know what else. Let's see.
Like, what school did you go to?
I graduated from Hillcrest. Went to 3 different high schools.
Okay.
And then I went to Texas Southern University in Houston, studied entertainment business, and came back and interned at a studio, and that's what got me where I'm at now.
Okay, very. Yeah. So we gonna get into all of that. So like you just mentioned the schools you went to. Did you do any other like extracurriculars? You know what I'm saying? Any sports or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I was always into sports. As far as high school, I was one of the kids that was always grounded. My mom was strict, so she took sports away. I always played like club leagues, but as far as for the school, not really. But okay. That's really what got me into music, though, because I used to just be in my room with a spiral, just writing lyrics. And then one of my best friends to this day, I met him 9th grade, and he'd been doing it since he was like 8, so he showed me the ropes a lot. His name's Decolo. I don't know if you heard of him. Okay. But yeah, he's out here. Showed me the ropes as far as recording yourself in free loops and shit. But then I moved to Texas when I was 15, and my friend Carlos showed me how to, I guess, mix myself better. And then it's just been a progression since then. Like every year, you know, I kept doing it, so you get better the more and more you do it.
Right. Were you ever in like band or choir or anything like that?
Nah, I mean, I feel like everyone in elementary school gotta be in choir, but
yeah,
nothing serious.
Okay.
Yeah, I played Little Boy Blue in a play when I was like 8.
Oh, that's what's up.
You making me remember shit I forgot I remember. Yeah, I played Little Boy Blue in a play when I was like 8, but I think I had like 5 lines or some shit. But I've always liked arts.
Oh, that's what's up. Would you ever like want to be an actor or something like that?
Low key, yeah. That was my first dream. Like, I used to watch Jim Carrey movies and be like, damn, that shit looks fun.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, I'll get to it. I've been in a couple music videos. I've done some skits, but eventually I'll be in something that's a bigger production. I'm also getting into writing, like sitcom type shit. Because my first experience at a recording studio was interesting to say the least. So I don't think people understand how wild that shit can get. So I'm just writing something about that.
Okay, about that whole experience. Okay.
And just in general, you know, like the more I talk to people, the more stories I remember from those times,
right,
or stories I hear from their experiences, that I'm like, man, people have no idea. I feel like they would love this shit.
Oh, we're gonna have to get one of those stories out of you before this is over. So would you say that you're an intellectual? Like, would you say you're a smart person?
Yeah, smart as fuck.
Yeah, because I feel like you have to be to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of people don't know. I mean, you do a lot of shit. You record music. I've seen you behind the camera for 9 News.
Yeah.
You were just talking to Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
You know, all types of stuff. Engineering. So yeah, I wanted to ask you that. So HBCU. I did want to get into that. I saw that you went to HBCU. How was that experience? You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people. It's my sister went to HBCU. I went to a small school in South Dakota. It's just like a complete difference. The culture. I just want to talk about that. She went to Pt.1.
Okay. Cool. That's in Carolina?
That is in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Florida. Okay. Cool. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's one of the best decisions I ever made. As far as just personal development and identity. I don't want to get all logic, but you know, growing up biracial, but only being with your white parent for so long. I just think there's a lot you miss out on that you don't even know you're missing until you're immersed in that type of culture. So my main motivations when I first went out there was because I got a scholarship. I felt like Houston would be good for my music, and I've always loved black women, so I was like, where else would be better? But when I got there, it really taught me what being black is, and opened my eyes to what living in a black neighborhood is. So, and the amount of books I read and just experiences I got to tap in that people had to share with me, like it was the best thing I could have done for myself at that age.
That's super dope. That's super dope. I don't think a lot of people understand how much you could grow from going to HBCU. Like I wish I did, because like you say, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was black culture. Where I went to was white culture.
Yeah,
like literally.
You said Dakota, right?
Yeah, Spearfish, South Dakota, like
maybe some Native.
yeah, I mean it's Native Americans, like the way I seen it, like there's not too many Native Americans out here in Colorado, or else if they are, I guess I don't know where they are. I don't know if that came off.
They all look so different too. They're everywhere though.
Yeah, but no, I know for a fact there's a lot of Native Americans in Durango, Colorado, which is about 7 hours away, another small town and stuff like that.
I've been there. This shit sucks.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyways, basically the way I see it is like they kind of get treated like black folks do.
Especially in Canada.
Like, I was like, wow.
I know we're getting random as fuck, but have you ever seen the documentary about how racist Canadians are to Native Americans? Well, yeah, North American.
But I believe it.
Man, it's crazy.
I 100% believe it. But there's a lot of there's so much stuff you can go into about that. But yeah. So basically, now I want to ask you, what type of music do you like to listen to? Like when you get in the car, like what?
My go-to is probably like R&B. So I like Sir a lot. Even shit I grew up with, like I'll just throw some random ones that people don't expect. But I think Craig David's a GOAT as far as his songwriting ability. Frank Ocean is my favorite. So those are the type of vibes I go for, Masego sometimes, you know what I'm saying, just something groovy. But if I'm in a rap mood, I love Westside Boogie.
Okay.
He's probably my favorite rapper right now.
Yeah, he's definitely hard. I just watched his No Jumper interview the other day, actually.
Yeah, he's dope, man. And I got to see him live here not too long ago. He jumped out in the crowd, came right up to us.
Oh, that's what's up, though.
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
So they was really rocking with him out here?
Well, it was a small show. When I pulled up to the venue, I didn't even know. I was like, are we at the wrong place? Because it was probably only big enough to hold like 150 people.
Oh, okay.
So when he jumped in the crowd, he jumped like right here. I was like, I got a video of it. The shit was crazy. Wow. But it let me know he still has a humble element, even though I think he's big time. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely big time now that he has Kendrick writing credits.
Right.
But before they announced he wrote for Kendrick's project, I think he was still like a B-level rapper as far as fame.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy to even write on Kendrick's. Do you think having a writer takes away from how good an artist is? Like, do you think that takes away from like their originality, like what's really coming from their brain? Does that matter?
Damn, I don't know. As far as originality, maybe, because you're getting that influence from other people, but
right.
I think collaboration is how you make the best shit, honestly. All the hit records you remember, someone helped, you know what I mean? Nobody does all that shit by themselves, even if it's just someone coming in and saying that shit's whack. Then you change it, you know what I mean? Like, and they have a part in the process. Right. But I don't think anybody does anything alone. Ever since that Quentin Miller Drake shit, I think it got blown out of proportion. Like, you want to bring in your own verse maybe, but as far as alterations and changing shit, or if you're writing on the spot, because I write for other people a lot, everyone tells you their idea and you kind of just roll with the best one. But it doesn't take away from your genius at all, because you might have come up with the best part. True. Or the best bar. You know what I mean? It's just teamwork. Right. Nobody wants to be MJ on the Wizards.
True. But he's still MJ though. Really
He's still
don't
MJ. You can respect, but the Bulls is what his legacy is.
Right. Because I'm like, I just think what hurt people about Drake is like, so you can ask people like, okay, so what do you like about Drake? Immediately they're going to be like, you know what I'm saying? He's a great lyricist. Immediately people are going to say, you know what I'm saying? He's a great lyricist. So does that take away from him being a great lyricist now that you know that other people?
He's still a great lyricist.
Like, cause that song, I understand how, you know, like you get writer's credits if you just give people a couple lines and stuff, but that one was like a full song.
Yeah, he took the whole song. He took the whole song. That's probably, what the issue was. He took the entire song, which is kind of weird because I don't see why that would even be fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I get that, but I still think he's a great lyricist because of other shit he's done. And I don't think he has to prove himself to anybody either.
Right. But it's crazy because there's some great writers, bro. Like even Trev Rich, he's a great writer because literally he was like, I just wrote for G-Eazy. So I was just like, I'm not even gonna see what song it was. I'm just gonna listen to G-Eazy and just see if I could tell just by like what he's saying. And I swear, bro, I immediately knew it was Trev. Like just the whole.
Were you ready?
Yeah, bro. Okay. Like I immediately knew. Like
what song was it?
I think it was. We can still be friends though. I think it's called like We Can Still Be Friends or something.
I'm about to play that shit in the car on the way home.
So the song's called Best Friends or something like that by G-Eazy. But
yeah, he's talented and it's been cool to see Trev's progression, you know, because he's getting paid from writing more so than, at least to my knowledge, more so than his own artistry.
Yeah, that shit's dope though. Like, man,
that's my goal. If I can just make money to write other people's shit and just not be bothered at the grocery store, that'd be great.
So that's your main goal? Like,
music-wise, I would love to get into publishing and just writing records for people. Obviously, I'll always want to have my own art as well.
Right.
But I do that for me. You know what I'm saying? I do it all for me, but the writing for other people, I feel like would be an easier career path and a more fulfilling career path for me.
Okay.
Than to just, what they think about what I made for myself, what they think about, you know what I mean? That pressure is a lot, and I think I just had to be honest with myself at some point.
Okay. So if you were to make a song that just went stupid viral and like, would you take it and run with it, or would you really not even want to?
No, definitely. I'll capitalize on any opportunity that I get, but you know, as long as the aim is just making songs that I enjoy, I know that the rest will come with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if I can still maintain some level of normalcy in my life while still making money off music, that's success to me.
Okay.
And like I said, I want to get into acting and all this other shit. So the more time goes by, the more money I make doing what I do, and the more time it allows me to explore other creative ventures. So it'll come within time, you know.
So say you pick up another hobby like acting. Like, what would you have to take time off of? Like, would you slow down on engineering? Would you slow down on?
See, yeah, that's what I don't know. That's what I don't know. Honestly, my goal is to slow down on engineering before anything else because it pays me the least, and I also work with the most people I don't really like. So, you know, not everybody is fun. So, and that's just being honest.
Yeah.
I would never say who.
Right.
But not everybody is fun for me to work with.
Okay.
But with the film shit, that pays my bills. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. And I also learn something every time I'm out, you know what I mean? Like I filmed a surgery on a cadaver with this crazy ass machine. I filmed, like you said, with Peyton Manning, and you learn how he runs his business and what he's got going on. Like, there's something different every time. It's a cool experience. I like learning. But with the acting shit, I don't even know how I make money off that. I feel like that would just come with time. And like I said, I'm writing that script. I'm gonna try to pitch it to Netflix or something like that. If it's good.
The lane you're in, I mean, I just feel like you just gotta be in the right place and network.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And as long as I'm paying my bills, and having time to create shit, I know everything will be alright. So.
No, that's super dope. So, when did you start making music? When did you start, you know what I'm saying, become the artist?
Someone just asked me this the other day. So, I mean, I've always been into music. I used to piss my dad off because I'd sing all the songs on the radio when I was like 6. He would change it to oldies channel, so I couldn't sing.
Oh, cry.
But then by 10, I was writing songs on, like, my mom had a typewriter, and I don't know why, I just would write raps about stupid shit like McDonald's or whatever. And I asked for this virtual DJ set for Christmas, and she got it for me. So that's the first time I started making beats and like writing lyrics. And did you ever play Coke Studios? That was this game. It was like Sims, but Coke ran it. It was on their website.
Oh, okay.
You could make beats on there too.
Oh, that's dope.
It was real music centered. But I didn't really take it seriously until 14, 15, when I met my friend in world geography that I told you had been doing it since he was 8.
Okay.
And his aunt is in the industry and shit, so he got me taking it seriously. And then ever since then, just get better every year.
Is he still making music? Or
Yeah, he is. He's crazy. Like,
okay, shout out to him.
You know, when you've been doing something for that long, it's just second nature. He could write it. Have you ever seen like Trevor AP write a verse?
I've been in the studio one time when AP wrote a verse.
It takes him like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how this dude
pretty
is.
fast.
That's how this dude is. He's just like second nature. But he's kind of popping on TikTok now for conspiracy theory shit. He's one of those people. So, I don't know. It's interesting to see where he'll go with it too. Like, we've both stayed the same, but we've evolved so much.
That's what's up, bro. So how'd you get into, you know, the camera work? I don't know necessarily, but what do you call it?
So I run audio, like the dude that holds the boom, the big mic with the fluffy shit.
Okay.
I do that for film, so I don't even touch the camera.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I got into it because when I worked at KMG, the first studio that I was talking about, we had an intern named Nick, and he was working audio and film for his father-in-law. His father-in-law passed away. He took over cameras and took over the business, and he needed someone to replace him. He remembered me, so he just hit me up, and been doing it ever since, man.
Wow.
Since November 2019, when COVID popped off.
Okay, that's dope.
First shoot was with Ron Miller. His closet, bigger than anywhere I've ever lived.
See, that's hard. That's crazy.
And you know I like glasses too.
Mm-hmm.
His glasses collection is insane, bro.
It's crazy.
He don't even wear like 90% of his shit.
No, that's super dope. That's super dope. So what do you like? What do you like to do the most? Out of all that?
I think working with someone who I really like their music is still my favorite. That feels the most like me. But I like balance, you know what I'm saying? So too much of anything is too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good at me. So when I was just doing engineering, I used to get burnt out because I'm just like, damn, I'm doing this all the time. And it just felt like a job. But having these different things to do helps. But all in all, my favorite is still music.
For sure. So who's the, who are like some of the dopest artists you got to work with? Like, I'm not sure, you know, I'm not even sure like who all you've really worked with, you know what I'm saying? Like what are some legendary sessions you've been a part of, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I've been a part of a lot, but I won't even say the best people I've gotten to work with, but people who I feel like push me to do new shit and make new sounds, which is what's fun to me, trying new shit. Rogelio, I don't know if you've seen him in my streams, Mexican dude. I like working with Damien because he's so quick, bro. Like, he'll write a verse in 5 minutes, whole song in 5 minutes, and then we can move on and we can do 10 songs and pick the 2 best ones. And he can almost hop on anything. And then I used to really like working with Tripper. I haven't worked with Tripper in a long time, but he's really talented. I'm not sure if he's still doing his thing or not, but those are also people I grew up with. So there's a different element to it too.
So who would you say is your top 5 favorite artists out here?
Damn, man, that's tough. I'm not even gonna go just rappers, right? I'm gonna go any
like
type
artists, like literally.
So artists, as far as, I don't know if I'll say favorite, like I'll listen to their shit every day, because even Rogelio makes shit that I wouldn't necessarily listen to every day. But people I respect and inspire me to do better myself. Rogelio's one of them.
Okay.
You know, produced by Carter. Have you heard of him? He's hard, bro. Ryan Allen, you heard of him? Hard.
You putting me on all these people.
Bro, he's hard. And all your people that you like, they've heard of these people, I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check them out though, for sure.
Let's see, that's 3. Damien, just because, bro, his confidence is crazy. It's almost insane. Like Kanye, you know what I mean? And I think that being that confident in yourself can take you a long way.
For sure. And he's been doing it for a long time.
So that's 4. And then 5, man. You know what? Just because he's my OG and I just saw him yesterday, I really fuck with Mike Coates. I don't know if you heard of him before.
What type of music does he make?
He does hip hop and R&B beats,
okay.
but he's real tapped in. He's an OG out here. He's like 40s, but still cooking for the youngins.
Alright, period. Put us on, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm on the younger side, you know what I mean?
You ever heard of the Food Chain?
Nope.
So
What's that?
they were popping. You remember when Priest was popping? You know who Priest is?
Nah, what's Priest?
Damn, you young.
Young, see? You
How
got
old
me
are you?
feeling bad. I just turned 25 yesterday.
Okay. So Priest, Trev, AP, Squizzy, like they all used to be Squizzy. That was like original Squizzy that I remember. Do you know who Black Pegasus is?
Yes.
Okay.
I know
So
Black
back in the
Pegasus.
day, like MySpace days, if you used to search Colorado rap,
Okay.
you would find Black Pegasus and Priest. Like they had the best search engine shit. Food Chain is along the same line, and Mike Coates was a producer in that group.
Okay.
So he's just still doing it now.
Oh, that's
He's
what's
still
up.
hard.
I'm finna get it crack. Alright. Yeah. Sheesh. Arriba. Okay, yeah.